can side by side prepare the book, 10 pages book, as I have told, 10 pages book, um, having the A4 size or A5 size. I do not remember. Which size I have given you? Do you
Ma'am,
remember?
A5 size.
A5 size, 10 pages book. A logical topic should be there. Okay. And with some style sheet, application of master sheet, and pre-flighting should be there. Okay, so just I am just showing you. Well, this is whatever I have prepared yesterday. Nothing good, but just I'll be showing you what is the use of master page. Say for example, for a continuous book, for a continuous say 1,000 page book. Have you seen that each and every page having a header, a running head at the top of the book? I can show you some example of books. Um, Running head is running throughout the book. Say the book title is running, say at the right side top header of the page, and at the left side header, the chapter title is running. So those are called running heads. Those running heads, or some kind of continuous text which can be, which normally is repeated throughout your throughout the whole book, is given by master page. Okay, you cannot go on adding these one by one. So all the recto or right hand side pages, say, may be having the book title, and all the left hand pages may will be having the chapter title. So that can be given just by master play page. You don't have to go on editing each and every page. So let me check, say for a book. So this is print production manual. This is a book I'm showing you. I hope you have definitely seen the running head used in the book. Is this book having any running head? See, this is not running head. This is running footer. Copyright, Pyra International. Running footer. It is having copyright, Pyra International Limited. Running footer. Each and every page is having this. Each and every page. Can you see? Bottom of the page. Each and every bottom of the page is having the same copyright, Pyra International Ltd 2000. Can you see it? So instead of heading, it is given at the bottom, it is given at the footer. So all the pages, it is having 608 pages, and all the pages having, instead of the prelims and end matter, all the pages is having this running footer. And some of the books is having the running heads in terms of the book title, in terms of chapter title, and recto or verso. What is recto? All the right hand side pages are called recto, and all the left hand side pages are called verso. Okay. So now how you can do it by using, we'll learn how to do it by using master page actually, because you cannot go on editing each and every page, you know. So that's why the concept of master page has come. So here in the page palette, if you see carefully, then you will see that there is a master page. Say I want to give the title as say histogram equalization, the topic, as I have already like the information I have given over there. This is histogram equalization. Just a minute. Text A master. Can you see A master? I have clicked at the left hand side page. Say I am writing over here. histogram equalization. Okay, histogram equalization. Say I am giving it by monotype cursiva. Say I am giving it 12 point or say 14 point, and I'm making it okay. Monotype cursiva is not having the bold option, so say this is it. Okay, so now you will be seeing, say at the left hand set top I have written text, and as I'm going to the right hand side page, say I'm writing um, I'm writing say chapter 1, not chapter 1, yes, maybe chapter 1 for now, because this is having only 10 pages. So now as I have given this in the master page, can you see by page palette? If you can see, each and every page is having say written as A. That means A master page is been applied to each and every page already. We can check basically. Just I'm clicking on it, control positive, and see control negative. See, each and every page is having, each and every page is having this. See, right hand side say A page is having one number page is having chapter 1, two number page will be having the heading as histogram equalization, three number page is having chapter 1 as the running head. See, can you see it? I haven't given to each and every page, but it has been already applied. This is the concept of master page. If you are creating say whole lot of 1,000 pages book, you can go, you don't have to go on editing each and every page regarding the a running head, regarding any running footer, or regarding any continuous thing which has to be applied. Okay, now in this, if you want that a particular page, so this is 8 9 page, a particular page should be having a different, like it may not be having that same kind of text or same kind of running head. What you can do, you can create a b master, right click on it, new master, b master. In b master, say I do not need any facing page, I need only one page, so I am creating one page. Okay, now see, okay, what I'll be doing here is that I'll be giving here, instead of chapter 1, say I'm writing here is a new advertisement. Some advertisement pages are there by the, maybe the publisher, maybe from some other company who is actually sponsoring that. Okay, so now what I am going to do is that I am applying it. I'm applying this B master. Can you see the B master at the left hand side page? B master to the page 7. I'm dragging it and dropping it over here. Can you see now the 7 number page is having B written at the top. So I'm clicking on the B 7 number page. See, 7 number page is having the different heading of new advertisement, whereas 9 number page is having again chapter 1, 5 number page is again having chapter 1. So in a continuous kind of running head or background, it can be a background. If you want that another kind of background or running head or running footer has to be given in a, say a continuous textbook, then you can create a master, b master, c master according to your necessity. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So now I'm showing you how in the using master page you can give a say background in a book. Says in some book watermark is given. Okay, so copyright protected. Though watermark is normally given if you are learning paper machine, you are learning paper manufacturing, right? You have paper technology this year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
পেপার মেশিন হয়েছে কি তোদের? পেপার মেশিন অব্দি গেছে? লাস্ট যে নোটটা পাঠিয়েছিলাম পেপার মেশিনের কি সেটা? Nobody has gone through. It is a recorded lecture. Nobody has gone through. বল না, at least reply. Okay, fine. Nobody is willing to reply. Okay. So in the paper itself, if you see the regarding watermarking, if you see executive bond papers, like if you check the paper under lighting condition, under any light, you will be seeing the executive bond is embedded inside the page itself. A4 pages, if you have seen, say for your currency, that Mahatma Gandhi's picture is embedded in the paper itself. So that is called watermarking, and those kind of watermarking is given during the paper manufacturing itself in the paper machine by using dandy roll. If in the paper machine, in the paper machine lecture, you'll be seeing that. Okay, but here say if you want a background should be having a all the pages should be having a watermark, digital watermark, other than the which paper can incorporate, then you can apply in through the master page. You have to create the image in Photoshop or any other platform, and you have to place that. As I'm not having that kind of thing, so what I'm placing, whatever image is there with me, just I'm just placing here. Just go to file, I'm just placing it. I'm just placing any abrupt image. Okay, fine. No, not now. I have to create a new master page. See master page, where I want to give certain background to each and every page of the book, or maybe left hand side pages. So in that what I can do is that in C master left hand side page, I want to place certain picture. This is biannual figure 1, figure 2. No, this is thesis document. Maybe image, maybe any image where I can get images. So the image is this small. So what I can do, I can right click on it. I can go on fitting. I have told it yesterday also. Fitting, I can go to fit content to frame. It has been cracked because the image was too small and I have used in a larger space. So the image is cracked. So image quality should be proper. As I am not having anything with me, so I have used this. Okay, now see, I am dragging it and dropping it over here. Okay, at 6 and 7 page. Say C is given over here at the left hand side page. See, it is having this background. Though it is looking too bad, but what I am showing is that by using ma- master page, you can apply a continuous background throughout the whole book. Throughout the whole book. Why it is bad? Because the image is too small, and I am just applying it in a altogether higher size, bigger size, and this is a raster image, so this has got cracked. If you are using a vector image, that may not be cracked actually, because that is scalable. This was not scalable, so the image has been cracked, the quality has been deteriorated. Okay, so you can definitely use. You have to prepare. Basically, you may not definitely be using. Like you have to prepare the background according to the size you require for your job. Okay, then only you can apply that. Then only you can apply that, so that you can get a consistent quality. No, every image is kind of landscape, and my page is kind of portrait. So I'm not having anything with me. I cannot show in that way. This is old image. This cannot be at all used actually. This is cracked image. I have shown the image also for editing with the Anshama. Oh, this is too small a image. Even if I transform it, it would be like it will be again cracked. Now see at the C master page, see the background has got changed. Wherever it is, whenever you will be changing in the master page, the background or the continuous text or running head or running footer will be changing continuously. So this is the concept of master page. So if certain continuous kind of background, running head, running footer, or a static element is there throughout the whole book in certain position, then maybe in position and maybe in the background, that can be applied by master page. And master page can be created by according to your necessity. It can be A master, B master, C master. If you are applying master page throughout the whole book, say like a continuous background by using A master page, and in the A master page, if you want that some pages should be having different background or different running head or different static element, then definitely you can create new master page and apply that. Now after doing the whole, after you take in the text, after you prepare the style sheet, after you prepare the after you handle the images, after you do the after after you do the master sheet, now what you have to do, now you want to save it into the native file format, and you want to save it to the PDF for the next operations, if you remember the first day flow chart. Okay, then what you have to do is that you have to, before doing the before saving into PDF, or before doing the converted to .indd file or native file format, what you have to do, you have to relink the images or the elements which is being used here in the um, design, because it may be possible that as you are placing, I have already told you the text has to be placed inside page layouting software, the image has to be placed. You cannot copy and paste. You have to, it has to be placed from file to place. So if after, even after editing the whole thing, if the text editor who have edited the text, he or she has changed the text somewhat, and the designer who have created the raster and vector images, they have changes their images in some other format, then if you, before saving, if you relink those text and images, those changes has will come to your file just like readily. It will come just readily. You don't have to again copy it or place it, or you have don't have to again place it. Basically, not copy paste. Here the copy paste thing doesn't work. Okay, it will work, but if the original file is having any change, then that will not be applied over here. Okay, so what you have to do, then you have to relink it. So where from you can relink, there would be a link option then, where it is just you have to find. It may be in the window, it may be in the other link. See, links, shift control D, links. Here we, like, as the book is not proper, so I have used only 3 images over here. See, I have to go to the figure 1 and I have to relink it. See, relink. See, I know where the old image is. For the other 2 images I forgot. So old image I had to relink. Where from? This is relink option. So in this way, if certain changes is been done, certain changes is being done to the original image, it will directly come to the, it will directly come to your page. Okay, so for each and every image you have to relink, so that the changes, whatever is being done, that is been updated to the file which you are saving. Okay, now each and every, now you can save it in as save as in .indd format, or in design CS3, or whichever version of you is there in there, in that .indd format, and PDF format. Why PDF format? Because PDF is a device independent file format. So if you make a PDF and send to someone, then whoever is seeing it, the text and image won't change actually in their system. If you try to open your INDD file format, or your PSD file format, or .ai file format to any other system, then it may be possible that that system is not having the kind of font you have used, the kind of software version of the software you have used, and there altogether the design will change. But in PDF file format, as that is a device independent file format, so whatever the designer actually creates, that will be shown in the PDF file format, as this is portable document format or device independent document format. Okay, you can try, whatever file you will be sending to me as you are creating. I have told you to send it in native file format as well as in PDF format. Why? Because you may be creating that in the higher version and I am not having the version, so I cannot open your native file format file, but I can always open PDF file format. So this thing you need to keep in mind. This is device independent file format. Okay, but before doing PDF, you have to do pre-flighting. This is pre-flight. Go to file, then go to pre-flight. Pre-flight is checking before making the PDF if certain fonts are not embedded into the system, if the image is not relinked and updated version is not there. Okay, if there are certain other technical issues which is arising, okay, and that may hamper proper printing. Actually, if certain font is missing, then whatever design you can see in front of your eyes, that may not be the actual output while it will be getting printed, because during the PDF making, the fonts will get changed as the fonts are not embedded in your system. And if somebody has, the designer has changed the original picture, and if you do not relink it, then the a previous picture will be shown to you. Okay, so here pre-flight. See, there are the pre-flight. This pre-flight software is the own pre-flighting software for Adobe InDesign, but there are certain third-party PDF pre-flighting softwares are there in the market. One of them is in Focus Pitstop. Okay, this is third party pre-flighting software, but this is native to Adobe InDesign. This pre-flight, which you can check from go to file pre-flight. See here, a report of error and warnings will come. Okay, to see if something is wrong with your design or with your layout, book layout. So this is summary. Pre-flight summary is entire publication. Font, 6 fonts were used, 0 missing, 0 embedded, 0 incomplete, 0 protected. So 6 fonts are used. Okay, links and images, 2 links found, 0 modified, 0 missing image, 1 embedded, 2 use RGB color space. Every information about the image is given. See, 2 links found and 0 modified. Okay, that means no modification has been done. If you don't relink it, then this modification won't come. And if the final person do know, person does know that there are changes in the design, then he or she must relink the image then by seeing this report, error and warning report. So this error and warning report can be of two kind. One is technical report, another is stylistic report, or technical check or stylistic check. Stylistic check, as you can understand what a stylistic check and what a technical check, that you will understand. Those which will create or pose problem during printing, that will be technical problem, and those related to the aesthetics of the design, those will be stylistic checks. Okay, so see, color earnings for processing should be used, zero spotting. Spotting means if certain spot color or special color is used. So here only for processing will be used for printing. Then external plugin, zero. No opaque object on page 5. Non-opaque object on page 5. There is a non-opaque object. Number of document 1. Pagination option none. I haven't given any page numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and most of the book is having that. So here pagination option is given. So fonts, which fonts are used, which is true type, which is open type font is given over there in under the font report. See, under the font report, and the font is used from the current font folder over here in the system. See Windows fonts and Cambria, for example, one. Okay, it says zero font, zero missing, zero embedded, zero incomplete, zero process. So where the font is there inside your system, that would be the font manager host file will be shown. Then links and images. See the like this is embedded. This is link. There is no unlink. If you haven't done the ICC profile, if ICC profile is embedded or not. For old image, the ICC profile is embedded, but for other two images ICC profile is not embedded, so you have to get the ICC profile done actually. Okay, you do not know, you will learn that in color science. For this subject this is not that important because you are designing only. For process colors, the angle, the screen angles is given. These you also you won't understand now. Okay, you will understand while you will be reading the graphic reproduction. Basically, so line per inch, what is LPI? I have told you LPI, and for your digital front end resolution is LPI, for printing this DPI. So see, for all cyan, magenta, yellow, black color, the angle of angle is given and the LPI is given for proper reproduction. So print setting is given over there. Print setting is given over there, and external plugin if any. Print setting is given over there. Okay, proof, everything you can go and check over it from here. Okay, you can create the report, and definitely the report has to be created and sent in combination with the original PDF file. Now I'm not saving it now because I want to incorporate some printer marks to it. Okay, so go to file, See, now I am here. I'll be adding the printer marks to it. All printer marks. That include the crop mark, bleed marks, registration mark, color bar, page information. What does this term mean? That you will understand in corresponding subject. This actually what you need to know for now is that this actually is related to, or this actually helps to print properly in the printing press. Okay, so crop marks is kind of cutting marks, actually bleed marks for bleed margin, registration marks for proper color superimposition, color bar if the color density is uniform throughout, to see that page information is the page information only. Okay. So it is taking time. Why I am just making into PDF, because everybody can do it. This is not responding. Okay, it will take little time. Why I am showing it to you, to show you what are the, how the printer marks look like actually, to show that. So you have to prepare the book having certain style sheet, master pages, and with the pre-flighting report and having all the printer marks included into it. It would be a 5-10 pages book, logical book, and cover should be made separately, or you can do it in conjunction. But if you make it separately in the PDF file, combine the two files. This is not responding, so I am cancelling it. This is not responding. Okay, sorry. I have missed one thing. That's why it is not responding. See, the book will look like this. The book will look like this. But where is the color bar? The color bar is missing. So the system is clearly having any particular problem. Say these are facing pages. I have to rotate it though. Can you see? These are facing pages, control negative. These are facing pages. So I have to rotate it. No issues. I have to rotate it. But the color bars and the printer marks has not come. Let me do it again. Okay, no. Before that, uh, go to document setup. I hope everybody knows by now that through document setup you can change. the document size and all. I have incorporated the printer marks. Why it has not come? Let me check. All printer marks. This has been deactivated. Why? Control S. Printer marks is deactivated. Must be there is some system problem. Just let me reopen it. Why this printer mark is deactivated? All the printer marks has got deactivated. The system has got certain problem. It was initially activated. Do you remember? But now that has been deactivated. I haven't changed any setting. Still? Okay, fine. Let me default is printer PDF. PDD, I do not have to change it. But I have made on the visible and printable areas or layers. There must be certain technical problem. Okay, if this has become thumbnail, then these bleed marks are on. Okay, fine. Marks and bleeds, printer marks. No issues. General setup, centered, scale to feet, height. Okay, marks and bleeds are okay. Safe output, composition CMYK, yes, graphics, optimize subsampling. Okay, every term you will be knowing. Whenever the corresponding subject will be is covered in corresponding syllabus will be covered in corresponding subjects. Print. Now see. So this is trimming margin. This is trimming margin. This is registration marks. This is color bar. This is again registration mark, trimming margin, control, positive. This is the see the date and time is mentioned. The title is also mentioned. Title of the document is mentioned. Okay, so you can see that. See the chapter one, all the right hand side pages having chapter one, the left hand side pages is having the uh, oh, for these two cases I have used tech image background, new advertisement. See histogram equalization chapter 1. Okay, so B and C master page, if you remember the right hand side. So color bar, all these are called printer marks to ensure proper printing. Okay, and this is spreadsheet basically. Facing pages, it can be shown as facing pages, but while I am doing facing pages, the printer marks cannot be included. Maybe in the newer version these this thing has been diminished. You can check because you are having the newer version. Okay, so this is all about I need to say about the InDesign. Okay, if you have any question you can ask, otherwise your assignment is already given regarding the InDesign or regarding the book production. Do you have any question? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A master যা দেওয়া হবে, in A master whatever you will be giving, that will be directly applied. এবং সেখানে যদি হ্যাঁ বল, তাহলে বি মাস্টার দিয়েছিলাম মনে আছে, এই যে বি মাস্টারটা ক্রিয়েট করেছিলাম। এই না না না, আমি আমি দেখাচ্ছি, এই দেখ দেখ বি মাস্টার আমি কোথায় অ্যাপ্লাই করেছি, দেখ এই দেখ বি মাস্টার অ্যাপ্লাই করেছি, দেখ এই যে 7 নাম্বার পেজে, ক্যান ইউ সি ইট? বি মাস্টারটা 7 নাম্বার পেজে আমি ডাবল ক্লিক করছি, 7 নম্বর পেজে গেছি, দেখতে পাচ্ছিস 7 নম্বর পেজে দেখ ওর হেডিং কি আছে, দেখ নিউ অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট, কন্ট্রোল পজিটিভ পজিটিভ, দেখ 7 নম্বর পেজের হেডিং কি আছে, দেখ রানিং হেড কি আছে, নিউ অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট। কিন্তু সেখানেই তোর দেখ 5 নম্বর পেজের হেডিং কি আছে, চ্যাপ্টার 1। ক্যান ইউ সি ইট? তোর প্রশ্নটা কি ছিল আরো একটু ক্লিয়ারলি বল। ইন ওকে ফাইন, নেই তো, আমি তো এই তো এই মাস্টার পেজে যাব, এখান থেকে ঠিক করে দেবো, এখান থেকে ঠিক করে দেবো না। দাঁড়া, কন্ট্রোল পজিটিভ করি, কারণ খুবই তো ছোট দেখতে পাচ্ছিস না হয়তো। কন্ট্রোল পজিটিভ, মাস্টার পেজ, এভরিথিং হ্যাজ টু বি চেঞ্জ ইন দ্য মাস্টার পেজ ইটসেলফ। এই যে মাস্টার পেজে you have to change, and that will change will be applied to the whole lot of book. Maybe it's 500 pages book, it will be applied. A master page, whatever there is there in the A master page, সেটা টেক্সট হতে পারে, দেখ আমি ইমেজও দিতে পারি, that will be directly applied to the whole book. But in the whole book, if you want, certain pages will be having different kind of background, different kind of running head, or should not at all be any running head or background, then you can apply, you have to create new master page. And সেগুলো যখন চেঞ্জ করতে হবে, সেগুলো you have to use second master page. You cannot go on changing in individual pages. আমি দেখ, আমি যদি এখানটায় আমি যদি 3 নম্বর পেজে যাই, থার্ড পেজে গিয়ে কিন্তু I can never edit chapter, I can never edit, because this is there at the master page. কিন্তু আমি এটাই যদি যাই, আমি এ মাস্টার পেজে যাই, নাও আই ক্যান এডিট দিস, নাও আই ক্যান এডিট দিস। ক্যান ইউ সি? ইফ ইউ ক্যান সিলেক্ট ইট, ইউ ক্যান এডিট ইট, if you cannot select it, you cannot edit it. But if you go to page number 3, 5, 7, each uneven page is having this master page, sorry, this right hand side running head, at that pages you cannot change. ওই পেজগুলোতে গেলে তুই এটা চেঞ্জ করতে পারবি, তো চেঞ্জ একমাত্র মাস্টার পেজ থেকে করতে পারে। এই মাস্টারটা অ্যাপ্লাইড হয় ডাইরেক্টলি টু দ্য হোল বুক, ডাইরেক্টলি টু দ্য হোল বুক। বোঝা গেল? সে ফর এক্সাম্পল আমি রাইট সাইড পেজে আমি আরেকটা ইমেজ প্লেস করছি, এটা এই মাস্টার পেজে আছি আমি, কিন্তু ঠিক আছে আমার ঠিকঠাক ইমেজ নেই এখানটায়, আমি ভুলভাল ইমেজই প্লেস করছি। সে হুম, বাপরে বাপ, এটা কিছু ভুলভালই ছিল, এমনিও রোটেট করতে হতো। দেখ আমি এটা এ মাস্টার পেজে দিয়ে দিয়েছি, এবার দেখ সমস্ত এ মাস্টার পেজ যেখানে আছে রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজে, এটা ডাইরেক্টলি অ্যাপ্লাইড হয়ে গেছে, দেখতে পাচ্ছিস কি? এ মাস্টার পেজ ইজ ডিফল্ট, whereas তুই 7 নাম্বার পেজে দেখ মাস্টার পেজটা নেই, কারণ 7 নাম্বার পেজে আমি বি মাস্টার পেজ ইউজ করেছিলাম। আবার দেখ 9 নাম্বার পেজে আবার এই মাস্টার পেজটা আছে, লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজে কোনো ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড নেই, অনলি হিস্টোগ্রাম ইকুয়ালাইজেশন। ক্যান ইউ সি ইট? এ মাস্টার পেজে যা অ্যাপ্লাই করবি সেটা ডাইরেক্টলি টু দ্য হোল বুক অ্যাপ্লাইড হয়ে যাবে, ডাইরেক্টলি টু দ্য হোল বুক অ্যাপ্লাইড হয়ে যাবে। মেবি ইটস রানিং হেড, মেবি ইটস স্ট্যাটিক টেক্সট, সে কপিরাইট, যে বইটা তোদের এক্সাম্পল দেখালাম সেখানটা যেটা কপিরাইট লেখা আছে, ওটা কিন্তু মাস্টার পেজ দিয়ে অ্যাপ্লাইড হয়েছে। আর কোনো প্রশ্ন আছে? আই হোপ ইয়োর কোয়েশ্চেন ইজ আনসার্ড। কে প্রশ্ন করেছিলিস আমি দেখিনি। ওকে, আর কারো কোনো প্রশ্ন আছে?
ম্যাম একই পেজে তাহলে দুটো মাস্টার অ্যাপ্লাই করে দিতে পারে?
একই পেজে তো দুটো মাস্টার পেজ অ্যাপ্লাই করা যেতে পারে না, একই পেজে একটাই মাস্টার পেজ অ্যাপ্লাই করা যেতে পারে। লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজ, রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজে ডিফারেন্ট করা যেতে পারে। দেখ এখানটায় যেমন সি করা আছে, এ করা আছে, একই পেজে দুটো মাস্টার পেজ অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারবি না। স্টাইল শিট অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারবি, মাস্টার পেজ করতে পারবি না।
আচ্ছা ম্যাম।
দেখ দেখ এখানে লেখা আছে এ, 2-3 দেখা লেখা আছে 2-3 দেখ এ মাস্টার পেজে, আবার 4-5 দেখ সি এ, দেখ লেফট কর্নার রাইট কর্নারে লেখা আছে সি এ, 6-7 পেজে দেখ দেওয়া আছে আবার সি বি, আবার 8-9 দেওয়া আছে এ এ। ক্যান ইউ সি দ্য মাস্টার পেজ? যেটা একটাতে একটাই মাস্টার পেজ অ্যাপ্লাই করা যাবে, বাট লেফট হ্যান্ড রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজে ডিফারেন্ট মাস্টার পেজ অ্যাপ্লাই করা যাবে, বাট অনলি লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজে একটা করা যাবে, রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইড পেজে আরেকটা করা যাবে। এই হচ্ছে টোটাল গল্প।
আচ্ছা ম্যাম, তাহলে যদি আমার বইটাই 5খানা চ্যাপ্টার থাকে, তো ধরুন 6 নম্বর পেজের পর আমার।
তাহলে তো তোরা ইউ হ্যাভ গট মি, গেট মি রং অ্যাকচুয়ালি। আমি তো বলেছি আমি চ্যাপ্টার 1 লিখেছি জাস্ট ফর দ্য সেক অফ ইট। আমি চ্যাপ্টার 1, ওটা তো হবে না না। ওটা তাহলে কি, তোর যদি 5টা চ্যাপ্টার থাকে তাহলে তোর 5টা মাস্টার পেজ ক্রিয়েট করতে হবে প্রত্যেকটা
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, ওটাই
চ্যাপ্টার।
5খানা মাস্টার পেজ পেয়ে।
হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই 5টা মাস্টার পেজ ক্রিয়েট করতে হবে, এবং প্রত্যেকটা চ্যাপ্টারের জন্য একটা মাস্টার পেজ, যেখানে লেফট হ্যান্ড সাইডে তোর রানিং তোর বুক টাইটেল থাকবে, রাইট হ্যান্ড সাইডে চ্যাপ্টার টাইটেল থাকবে, কিংবা ভাইস ভার্সা, হোয়াট এভার ইট ইজ। কিন্তু অ্যাট এ টাইম একটা মাস্টার পেজে একটাই, মানে একটা ইউজ করা যাবে, লেফট হ্যান্ড রাইট সাইডে শুধু ডিফারেন্ট ইউজ করা যাবে। আর কারোর কোনো প্রশ্ন আছে? সো এই বইটা ক্রিয়েট করে দিবি উইথ দ্য রিপোর্ট in .indd file, and in .pdf file you have to submit with the report, and the next day that will be your last class, যেখানটায় কিনা তোর লাইক ইন ফর ইলাস্ট্রেটর দ্য ফিল্টার্স অ্যান্ড ক্লিপ মাস্কিং অর ভেক্টর মাস্কিং যেটা বাকি আছে ওইটা শুধু কভার করে দেবো, অ্যান্ড দ্যাট উইল বি অল। বিকজ তোদের এক্সাম বোধহয় ফ্রম 2nd জানুয়ারি, তাই তো?
Yes, ma'am.
20th ছিল, 20th ছিল, দ্যাট হ্যাজ বিন deferred to 2nd জানুয়ারি, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
তোদের ছিল তো অ্যাকচুয়ালি 20th।
ম্যাম এখনকারটা জানি যে ফার্স্ট উইক অফ জানুয়ারিতে আছে।
2nd জানুয়ারি থেকে শুরু, তোদের ছিল অ্যাকচুয়ালি 20th, ওটা ডেফার করে দিয়েছে। তো তো নেক্সট উইকে শেষ হয়ে যাবে, তারপরে নেক্সট টু নেক্সট উইকে ইউ উইল বি হ্যাভিং ভাইভা, বাট বিফোর ভাইভা ইউ হ্যাভ টু সাবমিট অল দ্য অ্যাসাইনমেন্টের রিপোর্টস। সো ইন দ্যাট ওয়ে 6-7-13 20 20th এর মধ্যে তোদের ভাইভাটা কমপ্লিট হয়ে যাবে, ঠিক আছে?
ম্যাম
অ্যান্ড
সব রিপোর্টগুলো একটা ফোল্ডারে করে দিব?
হ্যাঁ করে দিতে পারিস। অ্যাকচুয়ালি যেটা সব থেকে ভালো হয় যদি তোরা করে দিস, ফটোশপের জন্য একটা ফোল্ডার যেখানে অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট উইথ রিপোর্ট থাকবে, ইলাস্ট্রেটরের জন্য একটা ফোল্ডার, ইনডিজাইনের জন্য একটা ফোল্ডার, সেখানে ডেফিনেটলি সাব ফোল্ডার্স থাকবে যেখানটা ইউ উইল বি সাবমিটিং ডিফারেন্ট অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট ইন ডিফারেন্ট সাব ফোল্ডার্স।
ঠিক আছে।
ওকে, আর কারো কোনো কোয়েশ্চেন না থাকলে আমি আই এম গোয়িং অফলাইন। You don't have any question, right? Okay, tata.
থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।